Hey there everybody, guys and girlies. It's JD Man back here with some goodies wanted to show you. If you've been watching, you know by trade I'm a mechanic. Had my own shop for 17 years. So I wanted to get a diagnostic tool for motorcycles. So what I ended up getting here, do the unboxing here for you, just came here the other day, is this TEXA, that's TEXA, Navigator TXBe Evolution. Okay, just going to pull this out quick. And what comes in the box, they give you a sticker there to put up. The Navigator software. This is technical manuals, and I haven't downloaded yet. I've got a laptop coming to use with this for out in the shop. I don't want to use my laptop I have in my house here because laptops are fragile, and I'm not. So that probably wouldn't work out too good. So I want to have a dedicated computer for this thing. Just some information there, and it even comes with a warranty. You guys in Europe, UK, this is from Italy, and what I'm seeing is over in Europe and that they're pretty big. It's a pretty big outfit. That's the unit itself. It's an interface that it communicates Bluetooth with your computer. It'll transmit the data that you're wanting to look at on the bike. Different sensor data. And I got some connectors. You got to buy the connectors separately for this thing. This is the BMW. It's got the off-road adapter for BMW off-road bikes. It's just connects like that, and the power from the bike is what powers this unit here. I looked around. It was either this or the motor scan, and motor scan's a lot more money. Just this and the year of software updates. I think it's called the ICD E5 or something like that. The software for doing the bikes. It'll do. There's like 60 brands of motorcycles. It'll do the BMW, it'll do Harley, Triumph, Aprilia, Ducati, all your Japanese stuff, MV Agusta. That I definitely want, because there may be one of them in my future. I really like the Brutale. Harley, Indian. The only thing I didn't see was Beta, and that's even a bike that I've considered, a dual sport, something like that. All different kinds of cables you can get. Like I said, if I'm remembering right, it's like 60 different manufacturers. Motorcycles, snowmobiles, quads, side-by-sides, and even personal watercraft that you can diagnose with this thing. So I don't know, I may see how things go here. I might even let some people know and get into some of the diagnostic stuff. Fuel injection, ABS, suspension, the main reason I got it was for resetting the service reminder. You know, they want like $45–50 to do that if you do your own oil changes. And you know, I thought about getting the GS 911 for the BMW, but like, they're more of a consumer related thing, and I wanted to go more professional. And like those, you can only do 10 bikes. There's 10 VIN numbers that you can put in, or you can get the other one that's unlimited, but still you're limited to BMW only. And you know, I've got the Triumph and I've got Ducati, planning on, there might be another one of them. I definitely want to get another one someday. I said Triumph, all the European bikes, and the KTM, they're supported also with this. Husaberg, I think. So, you know, this is geared, it does European stuff, which what I have, and I can even do the Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki. It'll take care of all of them also. So this unit, just this unit, what you saw in the case here, that was $1,850. Okay. The cables you got to get separate depending on what bike you want to work on. So this BMW setup here, this was pretty close to $300 just for that. The Ducati cable, this was like right around $100. And they have an adapter you can get for this for $50, that if you have to do any extended diagnostics, that you can hook up a battery maintainer so the battery doesn't go dead while you're doing your testing. And also it has what's called a main cable that I really didn't need to get it yet, because the Ducati and the BMW, they power the unit from the plug, from the diagnostic connector. But there are bikes that don't, that you have to provide an external power source, which here you've got the connections for a battery or whatever, and you've got a pigtail for that, and then this other connector goes to the connector for the bike, for the diagnostic connector. So that way, you know, that's a lot of the Japanese stuff. And the Aprilia uses that. So I figured I'd get it now, because this was like $150 for that. The most I saw was for a BRP, and that was maybe like $360 for that setup. But there was some kind of control module with it also, so there's definitely some tech involved there with that one. I'm not all sure about what all it can do. I haven't downloaded any software yet onto any computer. Like I said, I'm waiting for my laptop, because it may be just that you can put it on one computer. I have to get, there's no manual. They emailed the stuff to me, and I didn't get a chance yet to sit down and read. But this is the security key for the diagnostic software that this thing uses. That disc you saw, that was for the manuals, because I saw it has wiring diagrams, and that's something else I really liked. That you've got the actual wiring diagrams, and I'm hoping it has the diagnostic flow charts and everything else. That'll be a big plus too. I've read somewhere, I think, that it'll program keys. Bikes need that stuff done. But it's definitely, you know, geared towards a professional, and it'll also, if you have a problem where it's acting up, you know, you can't get it to act up in the shop, you gotta go and ride it. This thing here, it'll record the data, and when you get back to the shop, you can download it then to your computer and go over, check it out from there, and see where, you know, if you got a sensor failing or whatever. and diagnose it from there. It's pretty much like how my Snap-on scanner, they call it a snapshot or a movie, where you can go and it'll take a recording. Like on that, you go and hit a button and it'll record what happened like 10 seconds before and 30 seconds after. So you can be looking at your sensor data. So looking forward to it. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. And any of y'all in UK, Europe, whatever, mechanics, anybody that's used this, please, I'd like to hear from you, because there's not a whole lot out there. Like their Texas videos on YouTube, it's just showing you stuff. They don't walk you through, talk you through anything. So hopefully, you know, I'll get this here going. And the BMW tech where I get my bike serviced, I told him about it, and he said he was actually interested in them. He was thinking about buying one, and he'd like to see it in action. So once I get to use it here a little bit, he's going to come down here to the shop or whatever, and we're going to play around with it, and he can see if he likes it, maybe he'll get one himself. But you know, hopefully it'll be worth it. And like I said, if I can reset my service reminders on my bikes, you know, over time it will pay for itself. It may, you know, it's going to take a while, but you know, but like this year in August, the warranty's up on the Thruxton. So if I have any problems, you know, fuel injection, whatever, I can use this. I can diagnose it myself, fix it myself, save myself a lot of money. So I think in the long run, it'll be a good thing to have, and I can, like I said, maybe help some other guys out and get a little bit of money on the side. The only thing is the software, they give you a year subscription for updates, and then after that it's $350 a year. But you do not have to update every year, which I wouldn't do. I probably wouldn't update. You know, it would have to see what was in the update. If it was something that I didn't have that I needed, then I'd do it. But you know, pay the money for the other year. But I'd probably wait and see till I got different bikes, different year, you know, newer years, newer bikes, whatever, and then update from there. So I'll let you guys know when we get the computer fired up there. I get it on a bike, and I'll do another video, and we'll all kind of learn here, and hopefully stateside we can get the word out here. Hopefully it's something good, because I think for the money, if you are mechanically inclined, you know, get into that kind of stuff. You know, I have so many other diagnostic equipment that for cars, you know, that I could use with the bikes too. You know, I've got lab scopes and different things, all kinds of testers that could possibly, you know, be used with working on bikes. So yeah, this is my man cave in my house here. This is my radio room. I started collecting antique radios 20 years ago at least, and it all started with this Zenith here. Got that at a garage sale. I have probably over 200 radios, because this isn't all of them. they're throughout the house, and it's a little messy down here because we're doing some remodeling that in our kitchen and dining room, so some of that stuff got shoved down here. So once that gets out here and get her fixed up. But I used to sit down here and listen to talk radio and that, smoke a cigar, listen to these old radios. But yeah, they're pretty dang interesting. And I had more. I sold some of my radios to buy tractors. And I sold tractors to buy cars. Sold tractors to buy motorcycles. So, and that's my ham radio setup over there. I have an amateur radio license. I haven't really done much with it here since I started my new job. Quit the shop. The guys I talk to, they're on late at night. But I tried this weekend, and there's something wrong with my antenna, so I got to get that fixed. But it's pretty an interesting hobby too. I used to have other radios there, an amplifier. Getting into Europe, South America, no problem. And you know, I'm mainly on 160 meters. That's like just above the AM band. So yeah, real long antenna. But yeah, this is the radio room. I collect a little bit of everything. You see there's some toasters there. Anything that I find interesting. So just wanted to show you here the old pinball machine. Y'all might be looking at this too. This is from the 50s. It's the Chicago Coins Bullseye Big League. It's baseball. You just get your bat, push the button. Oh, you get it up. There's 3 decks there. There I go now. Yeah, you young people, this is what people did to entertain themselves. They didn't have cell phones and Xboxes. And this was state of the art in the 50s, buddy. Oh, well, we got one. Check that out. Oh, I must not have my table leveled. We gotta. Oh, I got robbed. Okay. Ooh. I got 2 on base. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get zilch on this one. I think that's what I gotta do. I don't have this thing leveled. Hey, I got 1 point. I got 3 now. Got a double on that. And you'll see it'll guy there on second base got another double. Ah, 3 outs. Game over. So yeah, I'd like to hear from y'all. Let me know what you think. Anything you want to see, you know, learn about in here or anything, let me know. I'm into a little bit of everything. So Steelers from their heyday. Original Iron City beer cans. Old beer signs. A little bit of everything. So yeah. Hopefully we can get back out on the bike soon. Got a bad ice storm going on right now. Got that second nor'easter hitting the coast here. So yeah, hopefully we can get on the bikes. Check out my Instagram. Yesterday it was 25 years since the Monster come out for Ducati. So I took a couple pictures of the Monster. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there if you are riding. Be sure to check back, and you all take care. Peace.